right. So we're diving deep into 3D printing today.
Sure.
And I think it's safe to say that a lot of folks, they've heard about it, maybe even seen a 3D printer in action.
Yeah.
But when I was going through the stuff that you sent over to me,
Right.
the thing that just jumped out was the speed.
Yeah.
And specifically this company, SPE 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're 3D printing metal parts at insane speeds.
Right,
I'm talking like an entire engine block in hours.
Yeah.
Not weeks or days. Not even days, hours.
That's right.
It's wild.
That's incredible.
So before we get into like all the different ways that this can be used,
yeah.
I mean, what was your first reaction when you saw this? Like,
well, it's definitely
like it alone.
Like the future, right? I mean, it's so futuristic to think that you could go to like a local machine shop.
Right, right.
If you needed a custom part for your car and have them print it overnight instead of waiting for it to be shipped from somewhere. I mean, so it definitely is game changing in that regard.
But okay, so let's pull back for a second, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about engine blocks. That's a pretty specific thing.
Sure.
You sent over articles about 3D printing in healthcare.
Right.
And construction, like big industries.
Yeah.
Is this just a niche application or is there real potential here?
Oh, I mean, the potential's huge. Like, think about it. So you've got healthcare. You could print custom prosthetics.
Okay.
Perfectly fitted to a patient in hours.
Wow.
And then, you think about construction.
Yeah.
Imagine like on-site construction, printing complex architectural elements as you're building.
That's just like a complete game changer.
Complete.
But I mean, let's be real. Is this like affordable? Is this stuff actually accessible? Or are we talking like super high-end, tech?
Sure. That's the big question, right?
Yeah.
I think right now it's still early days.
Okay.
Definitely. I mean, there are costs associated with the technology, the expertise needed to design and print these really complex objects. Okay. But as the technology matures and becomes more widespread, I think the costs will come down.
Okay.
And, even right now, the SPE 3D process, for example, it uses readily available materials like metal powders and stuff.
Okay.
So that helps keep costs lower.
So it's not just like, you're not just 3D printing something. You're actually like the way you design it is different too.
Totally.
That's fascinating.
Absolutely. It allows for like incredible versatility. You can create designs and geometries that would be impossible with traditional manufacturing, like molding or machining.
So we've talked about the speed, the versatility, the potential impact on like all these different industries.
Yeah.
For somebody listening to this, what's the big takeaway?
I think the big takeaway is that 3D printing is about to revolutionize like everything, manufacturing, and way beyond that too. It's not just about making things faster.
Right.
It's about opening up like a whole new world of possibilities in terms of design, customization, and accessibility. And, keep an eye on companies like SPE 3D that are really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with 3D printing.
So like we always like to end these on kind of a thought-provoking note. And I think, based on what we've discussed, it's clear that 3D printing is moving way beyond just being like a cool technology.
Right.
It really could change the way we live and work.
Yeah.
So I think the question for everyone listening is, what industries haven't we mentioned yet that 3D printing could disrupt? I mean, just think about it. There's got to be more.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Of course.
Always a pleasure.
Likewise.
See you.
See you later.